It remains to be seen what Brexit means for the future of Britain, but its fighting forces remain one of the world's best. For 2020, United Kingdom is ranked 8 of 138 out of the countries considered for the annual GFP review. It holds a power index rating of 0.1717, 0.0000, considered perfect. Consisting of the Royal Navy, the British Army, and the Royal Air Force, the United Kingdom's armed services represent one of the premier military forces in the world. With close to 400,000 active and reserve members, Her Majesty's Armed Forces measure as the 25th largest military body. The Commander-in-Chief of the military is the British monarch, currently Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, while the British Prime Minister maintains de facto authority. The Ministry of Defence was formed in 1964 to oversee the administration of Britain's armed forces. The British military exhibits massive defence expenditures rivaled only by the United States. The primary focus of British military operations lies in its enforcement of its foreign and domestic national security, and also Britain's active participation in NATO and coalition operations. The history of Britain's armed forces is almost parallel in colour to that of Britain itself. From the Napoleonic Wars, both World Wars, to its more recent military efforts in the Middle East, the British military has proven to be a force worth reckoning. Many of the developments made in warfare over the last 2 centuries have been due to the ingenuity of the United Kingdom and its progression of engagement strategy and technological advances in weaponry. One can be sure that it is due to its fighting spirit and ability to adapt to change that has allowed the United Kingdom to survive the test of time. Royal Navy. Britain's oldest service is its Royal Navy, which from the 18th until the 20th century, was undoubtedly the largest and most powerful naval force in the world. The Royal Navy is still the second largest naval member of NATO and continues to project naval strength around the globe. Another vital division of the Royal Navy is the Royal Marines. The Royal Marines, or bootnecks, are an amphibious infantry force capable of rapid deployment. British Army. The land-based armed force of the Ministry of Defence is the British Army. The British Army came into formation when the forces of England and Scotland merged together with the unification of the United Kingdom in 1707. With a force of over 100,000 active and reserve members, the British Army is a major contributor to expeditionary and United Nations peacekeeping forces. Royal Air Force. Founded in 1918, the Royal Air Force is the youngest of Britain's armed forces. The Royal Air Force maintains an arsenal of over 1,000 planes and more than 40,000 personnel. These planes and personnel are distributed between the United Kingdom, several foreign bases, and the UK's numerous operations throughout the world. Founded during the First World War, the Royal Air Force made its mark in World War II, and continues to play an active and vital role in carrying out the objectives of the Ministry of Defence. Royal Marines. The Royal Marines are the Royal Navy's amphibious troops. Consisting of a single maneuver brigade and various independent units, the Royal Marines specialize in amphibious, Arctic, and mountain warfare. Contained within 3 Commando Brigade are 3 attached Army units: 383 Commando Petroleum Troop RLC, 29 Commando Regiment Royal Artillery, a field artillery regiment based in Plymouth, and 24 Commando Regiment Royal Engineers. The Commando Logistic Regiment consists of personnel from the Army, Royal Marines, and Royal Navy. Nuclear weapons. The United Kingdom is one of 5 recognized nuclear weapon states under the Non-Proliferation Treaty and maintains an independent nuclear deterrent, currently consisting of 4 Vanguard-class ballistic missile submarines, UGM-133 Trident II submarine-launched ballistic missiles, and 160 operational thermonuclear warheads. This is known as Trident in both public and political discourse.